Today in this video I will be talking about MILD, or otherwise known as Mnemonic Induced Lucid Dreams. I'll go over all the steps included in MILD, and I'll also go over how to use Wake Back to Bed in the mix together with MILD. The reason the first technique I'm talking about on the channel is MILD is because it is one of the easier methods to learn and use for beginners. First off, you're going to have to be able to have a good dream recall, which is the ability to remember dreams. You're also going to have to be able to do reality checks. If you don't know what those are, check out my last video on the channel, which is titled How to Start Lucid Dreaming for Complete Beginners, since I go over all the topics right there in that video. Okay, so what is MILD? As I said, MILD is short for Mnemonic Induced Lucid Dreaming. You probably don't know what that means, so let me explain. Definition of mnemonic is something that is intended to assist the memory. When you do MILD, you basically have to focus on putting the thought of just being lucid in a dream in your memory. It's really simple for a beginner. The way you do that is for you to decide. You can do it by repeating a mantra, or you can do it by just focusing on that thought or something else you can think of, as long as you just get that thought into your head. Okay, so I'm gonna teach you guys how to do MILD with 4 simple steps, but do note that the first step is about including Wake Back to Bed in MILD. So if you're not willing to get in the middle of the night to do Wake Back to Bed, make sure to just start at step 2, and there will be timestamp in the screen right now. Okay, so step 1 is do Wake Back to Bed. When you're doing Wake Back to Bed, you have to first go to sleep like you normally do, and then when you wake up in the middle of a dream, this is also called REM sleep, or REM sleep, or rapid eye movement sleep. This is the stage of sleep where we have dreams. On average, REM sleep occurs every 90 minutes, but the REM stages are in a different time for everyone. So try waking up about 4 to 6 hours after you fall asleep, and if you had the feeling like you just had a dream, then you probably woke up in REM sleep. After you woke up out of REM sleep, move on to step 2. Okay, so step 2, whether you're doing Wake Back to Bed or not, this step is the same. Try lying in your bed, but do not fall asleep yet, whatever you do. Try putting the intent of being lucid in a dream in your mind, by simply really focusing on the thought of being lucid in a dream, or repeating a mantra, saying something like, I will become lucid in my next dream. Try to really put that thought in your mind, and don't think of anything else. This has to be the last thing on your mind before you go to sleep. Okay, step 3 is try to continue doing step 2, but this time try to remember your last dream you had. Now imagine you being lucid inside that dream. While doing this, don't just start daydreaming or flying around, but just focus on the thought of you being lucid inside that dream. Now move on to step 4. Step 4 is repeating step 2 and 3. Keep repeating step 2 and 3 until you really have the intent of being lucid in your next dream in your mind. Then, after you really have that in your mind, try to drift off to sleep, but don't think of anything else. It's best if that thought was the last thing in your mind before you go to sleep. Make sure you can really remember this, because the way MILD works is you will think of this in your dream, eventually, this sentence you've been repeating to yourself, and because of that, you will do a reality check in your dream and you will become lucid. Okay, and those 4 simple steps right there, that's all. MILD is one of the easiest techniques of lucid dreaming for a beginner, and probably one of the best techniques to start off with. However, it still does take some practice to do it right, so don't be disappointed if you don't get it right on your first try. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell to get notified of my bi-weekly uploads. I upload 2 times a week about lucid dreaming, and I give tutorials about it. And that's everything for now. Sweet dreams, everyone.